Your pushing muscles are strong. Your pulling muscles are embarrassed. That gap is the reason your shoulders roll forward, your lower back complains, and your posture looks like you're permanently checking your phone. If you watch part 1, you've got the map. You know what each muscle does when you stand up, reach, carry, and try not to fall over. Comments are already asking for this part 2. So, here it is. This video is what to do with that information, how to actually train each muscle group, which ones most people skip, and the one rule that fixes most of it. Here's the rule up front. Pull as much as you push. Train the back of your body as much as the front. One hinge for every squat. That alone fixes most people. Everything else in this video is the how. Same movement forward, now with homework attached. You're welcome. Pushing, the part you've been doing too much of. Every time your arms go away from your body, you're pushing. Chest handles the horizontal push. Push-ups, anything where your arms go forward. Shoulders take over when the arms go overhead. Triceps finish the movement at the elbow. Most people have this covered. If you've been training for more than 6 months, your chest and shoulders are probably fine. Your chest is probably more than fine. You've probably been doing chest day every Monday since 2019, like every other guy in every gym on the planet. Pulling, the part most people skip entirely. Every time your arms move toward your body, you're pulling. Rows, pull-ups, anything where your back does the actual work. But a lot of people count bicep curls as pulling. A bicep curl is not pulling. It's elbow flexion. Your lats are doing absolutely nothing. They're just sitting there, watching you curl. Real pulling means your back is the primary mover, not your arms. Pull-ups and chin-ups are vertical pulls. You're moving your body toward a bar. Rows are horizontal pulls. You're pulling something toward your chest while your torso stays still. Both matter. Most people do neither consistently. So fix it. 1 row for every push. Start there. Add 1 row for every push movement in your week. That's already most of the correction right there. Quads and hip flexors, front of your lower body. Quads fire up every time you straighten your knees under load. Squats, lunges, step-ups, most people have decent squat strength just from existing. Hip flexors are a different story. They're not weak. They're tight. 8+ hours of sitting a day will do that. They don't need more training. They need more stretching, consistently, not just when something hurts. A 30-second stretch after a long sit doesn't undo 8 hours of your hips being stuck in the same position. Posterior chain, the back of your lower body, and the part your program is probably missing. Glutes, hamstrings, and erectors, every hip hinge movement. Picking something off the floor, deadlifts, taking a step and pushing off, runs through these 3. The posterior chain is hard to see, hard to photograph, and doesn't show up well in a before and after picture. The fitness industry mostly ignores it. Most programs follow suit, and most people train chest and quads for years. Then, one day, bend over to pick up a bag, and their lower back sends a formal resignation letter. Training is not complicated, but it does need some attention. Hip hinges are the main movement. Deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, kettlebell swings. The pattern is the same. Hinge at the hips, keep your back flat, drive through the heels. You're not squatting down. You're folding forward and standing back up with your glutes doing the work. Glute bridges for direct glute work. Lie on your back, feet flat, drive your hips up, squeeze at the top. If you feel it in your lower back instead of your glutes have already checked out and your back is covering again. One hinge movement for every squat pattern in your week. That's the whole prescription. Core. And no, crunches don't cover it. Abs are the part people train. Core is the whole system, not just abs, but obliques and the deep spinal stabilizers. If your core training is just crunches and the occasional plank, 2/3 of your core is untrained. Add rotation, add lateral work, dead bugs, pallet press, any carry rotation. Your spine will stop filing complaints. The one rule. You don't need to overhaul your program. Pull as much as you push. Train the back of your body as much as the front. One hinge for every squat. Most people add one row variation and suddenly their shoulders stop clicking. Not because rows are some miracle fix, because their shoulders finally have something behind them that's doing its job. You've got the full picture now, what each muscle does and what to actually do about it. Part 1 was the map. This was the directions. If you want the full program, exercises, progressions, everything laid out so you're not guessing, the Calisthenics Playbook has it. Link in the description. Whether you follow any of this is on you, but if you do, your posterior chain is about to go bananas. Oh, and if you need a training shoe that actually handles this kind of work, stable for lifts, flexible enough for everything else, Puma's Fuse 3.0 is worth checking out. That and many more shoes at a very huge discount for a limited time. Hit the shopping button at the bottom left of the video.